What is going on, guys? My name is Kai, Quanger22, signing track me down on PSN, and welcome to another episode of the MW3 Experience post-match analysis. So, a little game of Argadin here, and I'm going to skip forward to just after that flag cap. This upper area, this is probably one of my, off the A, this is probably one of my favorite routes to head up, mostly because it gives you a lot of cutoffs, and it gives you a lot of oversight of the B flag. My team, you'll notice up on the minimap, is pushing forward to B, and they don't really push hard enough. The enemy team kind of pushed forward a little bit more aggressively, so they were able to get the B cap on us, but this position gives you a lot of oversight to pick off guys that are running from the C up these stairs where I'm at right now. People that'll run through and come up the escalators through that back area. You know, there's a lot of routes from C up to this area, and it's kind of a power position. Right here, I kind of try to be the hero. I was almost out of ammunition, pretty much out of ammunition on my SCAR anyway. Ideally should have switched my FMG so I had a gun with ammunition, just kind of probably stunned and run, gotten out of there. I was not in any shape to try to continue the fight, I guess you could say. So right here, trying to cap this A because we are getting triple capped. Unfortunately, get picked off by the guy. And, you know, we got to turn things around. Team caps A, and I'm pushing forward here. You'll notice instead of going for that B cap, there were a number of little red dots popping up in the minimap. Surprise, surprise. So I want to clear this area out. That is something that I highly suggest. You know, don't just run in for the B cap, trying to be the, you know, the martyr for your team. Clear the forward area, make the smart decision. You'll end up paying off more in the long run, and it'll do your team better. You won't just be unnecessarily dying like I did there. It'll basically be, you know, giving you a reason to move with purpose. If you're moving around, clearing an area, then going for the cap, you know, that's a lot smarter than just rushing in for a cap, or like I was doing there, just sitting in front of a window and getting killed for no reason. So through some of the sections up here, right here specifically, the minimap. So as I was coming up those escalators, a lot of times people just run straight forward, and you know, would have easily gotten picked off from behind by that guy. So minimap, like I mentioned earlier when I was clearing that area, instead of just rushing to B, can still be very useful, despite the overabundance of assassin or, you know, ghost back in Black Ops, things like that. There's still advantages to using the minimap. It's still there. A lot of people still run around without a silencer on, so at the very least you might pick up some of those guys. Yeah, so right through here, pick this guy off, and then I see his teammate coming down the stairs, and you know, using everything to your advantage. You know, everything like movement, minimap. We were just talking about this. I basically used that door jam. You know, he didn't notice me. Didn't, you know, I guess hear or see the shots that were coming in on him. So I used that to my advantage to pick him off, and got guys coming down the staircase. They kind of know I'm here, but just kind of carefully picking them off, trying to use angles. I'm able to see them a little bit before they're able to see me, and for whatever reason I don't pick up that PP90. But fast forward, because all I did was kind of wait there before I was able to run out and pick off these guys here. So right through here, there is some very close situations, like right here, where all they had to do was probably chuck a nade over, and the splash damage probably would have killed me if it gotten a little closer. So I'm just trying to clear this area, keep these guys off B so we can get a cap here. But it's I'm making some very risky maneuvers here, but this is an interesting little maneuver: duck, dip, dodge, whatever the hell you want to say. You know, poking out, kind of getting your opponent, I guess, kind of triggering them, if I could say that, to take shots on you, and then ducking behind cover, moving back out. Instinct for your opponent is going to be to stop firing if you can immediately sort of glide out from behind cover like I am, partly because I have Stalker, the other part because I'm being mindful of doing that. But you know, that's a real big advantage to you. This, I threw that stun a little bit too slow, but I moved way too far out there. I should have just kind of hung back and waited. You know, given the way the spawns were set up, I knew, and I should have acted upon the fact that more than one guy was going to be coming out of there, and you know, just kind of waited for them all. But instead, got too hasty, and happens to me a lot. And that's also the same reason why I pick up more deaths than I probably should a lot of the times. But right through here, one thing that you guys have probably noticed by now and are probably commenting on already, or just thinking, what the hell is he doing, is the kill streaks that I haven't called in. I've pretty much just been stacking up UAVs and Predator missiles and not using them. That's not anything intentional. It's one of those things I remember in this game. I just wasn't, you know, paying attention, kind of forgot. Trying to make smart plays here, getting stuns, jumping over, and then taking advantage of the fact that we have these guys pretty much trapped back in these back staircases and just picking people off. Get a little bit aggressive here and start pushing up too much, but the little heat-seeking grenades that always just seem to heat-seeking frag grenades that are in every Call of Duty, it seems. But I'm calling in some of my kill streaks. I don't always make the smartest call-ins. There are a couple times where I'm calling them in the middle of the map like this, but that's one thing that I really hope, and this is a totally separate conversation. Oh, real quick, right here, I get so lucky. That guy right here that I killed should have turned on me in a second, and not only that, but I just sprayed around that corner, no idea where he was, and barely picked him off with the last few bullets. What I was saying though, one thing that I really hope is going to be back in Black Ops 2 is sort of the kill streak holding, or however you want to call it. I don't want to say kill streak stacking, because that's usually Predator leading to another, getting kills leading to another kill streak. But in the original Black Ops, if you had a counter UAV, a UAV, and I don't know, a Blackbird from your last life all in your pocket, you could call all of them in. They didn't go away. In MW3, I've had probably probably three or so UAVs, and they've pretty much wiped one another out every time I've picked another one up. That's something I definitely hope is comes back. So this whole section in here, it's the power of attachments and movement. So I've got a silencer on my weapon, giving me a huge advantage because they don't know exactly where I am up here. But you'll notice I move all the way to this back area instead of just hanging up right at that corner of the staircase. The reason why, when they're coming up, they might be looking for me. If they don't immediately see me, they're probably going to be assuming that I've moved on to another area. Allows me to get the drop on them and pick up the kills that I pick up. So unfortunately, the little streak, or whatever you want to call it, comes to an end here shortly. But again, dodging around behind stuff, moving around. I try to pre-spray this guy around the corner, but unfortunately, my shots just were not on because I was stunned. Again, probably should have, like before, I probably should have stunned the area a little bit quicker, dropped down to a prone position, and picked up the kill. So, no idea what the hell I was doing there. Trying to shoot at my teammate instead of shooting at the actual enemy, and just got another what the fuck moment that I was talking about before of calling in my kill streaks in the middle of the map. Really just dumb. So. We have managed, you'll notice at this point, obviously, we've managed to turn the game around. We've held a 2-cap or a 3-cap for a majority of the game now. So we obviously, the victory is more or less sealed at this point. Killed the Jug there, and this is about going to wrap up the game. So, of course, as usual, I want to thank you guys for checking the video out. Post down in the comments, thoughts, ideas, things like that. Leave suggestions. I'm always, guys, I'm always looking for that stuff. So we got the nice little kill cam. You are not the Juggernaut, bitch. But that's really about all I got, guys. This is Quanger signing out. Peace.